Welcome back to Northshore High School. Second part of our doubleheader is getting set to begin as the Northshore Panther boys play host to the Ponchatoula Green Wave boys. And once again, a pleasant good evening. Ken Trahan with Bill Gallagher from Northshore High School. Hope you had a chance to witness the first game. The girls of Ponchatoula 73-49 over Northshore to continue their outstanding season. And now we get the boys game between a couple of solid basketball teams as well, as we take a look at Northshore and Ponchatoula. Well, to talk about this one a little bit, Bill, you start with the Northshore Panthers. They're currently number 5 in the state in the 5A power rankings. Very impressive at 19-5 overall, 6-2 in the district, only trailing St. Paul's, who's been outstanding. And of course, a very familiar name at the helm here at Northshore, Josh Carlin. He's an excellent coach, previously at Salmon, moved across down to Northshore, done a great job here, and of course, been good friends with his father, Jay, for a long time.
Yeah, I think Jay's sitting behind us someplace in the stands. You know, as he has most games this year, but watching his son coach this team. And, Josh has done a really great job with this team. He's got them at ranked number 5 in the power rankings as of today. He's got him moving. This was a good team last year, too. He just looks like he may be taking them to the next step.
Yeah, last year, Northshore went to the quarterfinals. They lost to they beat Benton and beat New Iberia in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, and then lost to the eventual state champion Zachary in the quarterfinals of last year's tournament. Josh Carlin took over from Max Ward. You don't see it very often when a coach moves from one school in the same city to another, but that happened here.
Yeah, sometimes that happens here in the Slidell area. Just for whatever reason. But by the same token, Northshore's baseball coach, Glenn Rivero, went to Salmon. So they traded baseball coach for a basketball coach. So, it happens.
Yeah, Glenn does an outstanding job. Salmon's fortunate to have him. So we look at the Northshore Panthers, and it all starts with a brilliant sophomore athlete, Cohen Robotham, already at the 1,000-point level, right? He's just terrific. Well, he's a brilliant football player who had an incredible football season for Bobby Sanders' Northshore squad. Nearly beat West Monroe at West Monroe, lost in overtime, and he had a monster game earlier in the season. He was one of our prep players of the week for the Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club and for CrescentCitySports.com. Robotham averaging 22 points a game with 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Meanwhile, junior James Bridges averaging 11 a game with 5 boards and 3 steals. They've got some balance because senior guard Landon Renz and senior guard Fabian Hartley Jr. both averaging 9 points as well. So some balance here, but a clear star in Robotham.
Did you mention he's only a sophomore?
I did.
And he's already reached the 1,000-point mark in his career. So it's a bright future there for this young man, both on the gridiron and on the court.
While Josh Carlin is just starting here at Northshore, Thomas Taylor's in his 9th year at Ponchatoula. Solid coach. Spent time in North Louisiana. He's done a really good job at Ponchatoula. They come in at 13-9, 5-3 in the district, and 19th in the most recent LHSA power rankings. So Ponchatoula is going to make the playoffs. The question is, can they win some big games like tonight to get to a home game situation in the playoffs? They've won their last 2.
Yeah, beating the number 5 seed would really move them up in the rankings. You got to get to number 16 to get a home game. So, they got a little work to do, but they got to take care of their own business here and win the games that they've got to win.
Last year, 16-15, 7-6 in the district, lost to Walker in the opening round as an 18 seed. Made the playoffs in 2020, reached the quarterfinals under Coach Taylor in 2019, and made the playoffs in 2017 and 18. So they've been a perennial playoff team of late, making the playoffs 5 straight years.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. They got to the quarterfinals. That's as close as they've gotten. So they're looking to move on and get a little bit further going than that. But these kids know what it means to be in the playoffs.
Saw them last year. They had a really good guard, and Ryan Elsie. He's moved on to college at East Texas Baptist. Now it's the second meeting of the year. The first game was a really good one at Ponchatoula. Northshore won that game 65-60 on January 7th, to give you some kind of idea about what to expect. And then when you look at the Green Wave, there's three players in particular that I like, but there's a fourth player that's done a good job. And realistically, they have tremendous balance because they got 5 players averaging in double figures. You can't pick one guy. The night I saw them, when they beat Slidell, their postman, Asher Boney, had a big game that night. He comes in tonight averaging 10.7, along with 8.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists. But again, they've got 5 players averaging double figures, Bill.
Well, I'm looking at Boney and Alan Graves, who's a little over 10 points a game, 10.5 points a game, and seven rebounds. So those two guys, do it shooting, do it with the rebounding. But then you got Jordan Thomas, who's over 12 points a game scoring. So, and Jeremiah Lewis with 12.2. So they're very, very balanced.
And then, of course, when you talk about names, you said Alan Graves. Yes, he is the brother of Amora Graves, the former Ponchatoula girls star, now at Auburn. So it's all in the family there. Jeremiah Lewis and Jordan Thomas, you mentioned, they both averaged 12.2 a game. And Jamal Snap and Cody Al-Naziat also will contribute to this Ponchatoula team. As mentioned, the first meeting was a good one, as only 5 points separated these two teams. So we really kind of expect that kind of game here tonight in terms of what we're watching and what we're going to see here tonight. Would expect that it's going to be a really good basketball game.
But first, at this time, we would like everyone to turn their attention to center court as we recognize one of our own, Cohen Robotham. Can you please come?
Cohen Robotham is going to be recognized for his 1,000 points now. This kid is some athlete.
On January 25th, sophomore Cohen Robotham reached 1,000 career points after scoring 23 points in a 73.
So 1,000 points, and he's still in the middle of his sophomore season.
Just last week.
That's pretty impressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, he is a terrific football player as well.
Show your support as we congratulate Cohen in achieving this.
And Robotham will get a nice round of applause. As well he should.
And now, let's welcome the Ponchatoula
really impressive.
to Northshore High School.
So, Ponchatoula Green Wave will line it up. As mentioned, they're 13-9, 5-3 in the league.
Starting tonight for the Tornadoes, number 3, Cameron.
So Cameron Collier will be one starter. Collier averaging 10.5 points a game. So Collier, one starter here tonight. He averages 4.7 assists as well. Asher Boney, the aforementioned postman, will get the start. He's about 6'7". Then you get Alan Graves, who's also long. Then you get Jordan Thomas. And Wesby is the other starter. So now the 5th ranked Northshore Panthers.
Number 1,
Tyrell Yates, a junior guard, averaging 6 points a game, getting a start. Also starting, Fabian Hartley Jr., is averaging 9 points, 6 boards a game. Landon Renz, the senior, also getting a start at guard, averaging 9 points, 5 assists per game. Starting at forward, James Bridges. Bridges averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds per contest. And Cohen Robotham is the 5th starter. And Robotham, as mentioned, averaging 22 points a game. Josh Carlin, the coach of Northshore. Thomas Taylor, the coach of Ponchatoula, as we get set for action here tonight in this important District 6-5A contest. Ponchatoula will be wearing black jerseys, green numerals, white trim. Northshore in their home whites with their navy blue and sky blue trim. Ready to go with the boys contest here. Second game of this doubleheader. And jumping in the center circle will be Tyrone Wesby to jump it up against James Bridges. Ken Trahan, Bill Gallagher with you. And the tap goes in front court to Northshore, to Hartley, but a turnover right away. And quickly, and now a turnover given right back. And Robotham can't score, but it's dunked home on the putback by Hartley. What a way to start. Hartley on the dunk putback. What a start.
Yeah, a little sloppy with the turnovers at half court there, but a really nice looking jam for the first points of the game.
Good ball movement here. And there is the postman missing, and the rebound controlled by Northshore. And Tyrell Yates off the miss by Boney. Just underway, a 2-0 lead Northshore with a definitive putback dunk. Dribble handoff. Running the weave here. Robotham spins. Robotham scores. Boy, he's strong physically, isn't he?
Very strong.
Basket good, and the foul is committed here by Cameron Collier, his first, and Robotham with a chance for the three-point play. That is a strong young man.
Tell you what, he went right in there and just had his will.
Robotham hits the free throw, completes the three-point play, and it's a 5-0 lead at the 7:08 mark.
That's what you talk about. That's what you want to see when you talk about being aggressive going to the goal.
Off the high pick. Getting it back on the exchange here. Thomas, and now popping out is Graves. Good ball movement here. Cut off nicely defensively. Ball on the floor. Taken away. Steal. Yates with the steal. Yates to the basket. Can't hit. Boney rebounds.
Good take. Just didn't finish it.
Holds at 5-0. Long three ball coming. Bottom. Graves for three. Assist by Thomas.
That was a long three.
Robotham crossing over twice, spinning, knocked away, and stolen. To the hole, and an offensive foul. Collier commits it. If that's Collier, that's two on him. That's bad news.
Quick substitution.
So he has to come out right away, and Corey Jackson comes in for Ponchatoula. 5-3 lead. For Northshore. Spun it in the corner for an open three. Yes, Robotham showing you he's got the complete game. The assist to Renz.
A hard drive to the basket and then a three-point shot. Yep, he's got it.
Robotham with 6 already.
Great drive and dish by Renz.
Knocked away, stolen. Dribble drive. What a shot. Fabian Hartley, some shot there. What a shot by Hartley. And the foul is on Graves, and that's his first.
Northshore defenses, they're coming out and playing defense like the girls did in the first game. The difference is when they come down on offense, they're getting something off of it. They're scoring.
Hartley knocks it down. He's got 5. It's a good-looking team, and they're up 11-3. .5:30 mark of the first quarter. A lot of high picks for Ponchatoula on the offensive end thus far. Graves to Thomas. Thomas stops. Thomas is short. His putback is good, however, by Alan Graves. Collected the board, put it back in. Graves has all 5.
There's a turnover.
And that is the third for Northshore, each team with 3. 5:11 to play in the quarter. Boney way out at the left angle. Now resets with Jordan Thomas. Sticky man-to-man defense. Thomas off the pick. Right on line, wouldn't go. Strong rebound. All the way, put it up, won't go. Boney rebounds. Settling in a bit here. It's 11-5 North Shore.
North Shore's going to have their hands full with Boney and Graves. I can see that.
Boney can make this shot. There you go.
Yes, he has.
I was very impressed with him when I saw him against Slidell in a game I covered a couple of weeks ago. Nice crossover. Wow, that's sweet. Fabian Hartley with 7. Good-looking player.
Wow.
13-8 lead for North Shore.
Looks like a football player, but I tell you what, he can move.
Graves. Thomas. And a foul out high. Well away from the basket. It's on Bridges, his first team foul on North Shore at the 3:53 mark. Nice steal. Renz all the way and score it. The Renz steal, conversion. Turnover North Shore hurts. Or not North Shore, but Ponchatoula. Make it 15-11 or 15-8. I'll get it right. 15-8. Gabe James checking in for North Shore. And Ponchatoula will counter. .344 to play in the first. Long three, Graves. Thomas, or rather, James on a rebound. Yates. Open look for 3. Renz hits the triple.
Yeah, Boney just kind of got lost in the shuffle there and couldn't find Renz.
And a turnover here. So at 18-8, North Shore gets it back in good shape. 5th turnover for Ponchatoula. Robotham explodes. Oh, my. That's a pretty special athlete right there.
Wow. Now I know why the girls were trying that during the first game, that little scoop shot, because they watch him do it all the time.
And another turnover here by Ponchatoula, their 6th. North Shore in control here, 20-8. Remember, the first game was a 5-point game. Step back, Robotham. Great job to keep it alive, but out of bounds. Very good effort by Hartley, though.
Yeah, Hartley's been impressive so far this quarter. He really has. Rothbottom, probably not his best shot right there with his foot on the line. He can take it to the goal or step back and get another step and hit the 3.
Almost a turnover there. Graves saves it to Boney. Short. Didn't follow the shot. Rebound control by Renz. Renz all the way. Renz will score. Landon Renz with 7. He's been strong. And it's 22-8. A timeout taken by Ponchatoula.
Some really
understandably so.
Yeah, some really good shots by North Shore, but I tell you what, those rims are friendly. They're getting bounces off the rims on those driving layups. Sometimes they look like they're a little out of position when they shoot it, but it just goes right in. They're a really good shooting team.
North Shore on an 11-0 run right now to take control at 22-8.
Yeah, I kind of thought going off the first game that it might be a little bit closer than this at this point. Still a long way to go. Yeah, I'm looking at Ponchatoula, and Boney and Graves are just tree trunks. Lord. With skills.
Good ball movement results in a look for 3, but it's not there. Out of bounds, it should be North Shore ball. North Shore looking good early. Yates Finds an open shooter. That's well off.
Not his shot.
Scramble for the ball, and it should be Ponchatoula ball.
I like the way Rothbottom was on the floor for that one.
Trap here. They break it. Big man comes to catch it. Rothbottom hawking Boney there. Graves for three. Bottom.
He's got a stroke.
He's got 8 points in the game already. Keeping his team close, or at least in touch. Answer not there. And a rebound here. Open three. Yes,
he got it again.
He's feeling it. Graves with 3 triples makes it 22-14. Back in it, only down 8. Graves carrying his team. Rothbottom put his head down and was determined, and he'll get to the free throw line. Or will he? They're going to say the foul was on the floor. It's on Jackson. 14 foul, first personal, so they say he was not shooting. Charge in and an offensive foul on James. With a 4th turnover on Northshore with 55.9 seconds to play. In the first quarter, 22-14 Northshore. Boney backing his man down, and a nice shot, but before the shot, they called a foul, so no basket, I believe. A strong move by Boney, but the foul was called before the shot on Dawson Knox. First foul on Knox, no basket. Look, Graves off the inbounds, put it up and in, and he's fouled. Graves has just been tremendous. 13 for Graves, and he's going to the line with a chance for the three-point play. Renz commits the foul.
Graves is a handful.
Well, he's kept his team in this game.
They've got no answer for him. I mean, he's the biggest guy on the floor, so he can do what he wants inside, but he's got that stroke from the outside also.
Free throw good, boy. Nice touch. Graves with 14. And it's 22-17. So Northshore had a 22-8 lead, and now Ponchatoula's answer with a 9-0 run. With 35 seconds to play in the quarter. A riding foul here will be called against Jordan Thomas. First foul on Thomas. 15 foul. Rothbottom out high with 30 seconds. Got a high pick. It'll pop the three. That's way off. But right into the hands saying thank you very much. And putting it back in is Dawson Knox.
In the right spot at the right time.
Got that right. Stops the run at 9-0. 13 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Rothbottom takes it away. Rothbottom streaks to the basket. Up and under, it won't go. Tip up good. Wow.
Knox in the right spot at the right time again.
Well, Knox put it in to make it 26-17. Dawson Knox with 4 points off the bench and a 9-point lead. Well, Graves was terrific, but Northshore looking the part of a really good team.
Well, those last 2 possessions, the last 2 baskets by Knox took a little polish off the shine for Ponchatoula. They had made a good comeback and got themselves back into this game. It was 22-8, went to 22-17. So they got those 4 of those points back, got up to a 9-point lead.
This is how close Northshore is to being unbeaten in the league. They lost by 1 to Mandeville on this floor, and they lost by 2 to St. Paul's at St. Paul's.
Right.
So that's how close.
And they beat Mandeville the next time they played.
Sure did. And they've still got another game with St. Paul's.
St. Paul's here.
where St. Paul's in the same district, but on the select side. And don't get me started on that.
Nah, yeah.
Not for me.
Ponchatoula's ball to start the second quarter.
Yeah.
So second quarter getting set to begin here. And as it gets set to begin, we want to tell you that Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by the Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. The Lamarck Collision Center repairs all makes and models. They make the repair process easy, and with their state-of-the-art equipment and certified technicians, it will be done right. Second quarter begins. 26-17 Northshore. Dribble drive up and under. Wow, won't roll in.
A little
And
out of
the
control.
rebound controlled by Yates.
Nice drive, but out of control on the shot.
And stolen away. Fifth turnover. On the steal by Collier.
Yeah, good defense, anticipating the pass.
Nice recovery on the defense. Beat his man to the spot and scoring it nicely is Thomas, his first two.
Yeah, he beat his man to the spot, and then there was no backside help. Nobody, came back around to help.
Yates, loose ball picked up. Jumper 10 is in. Off the bench, Brennan Smith with his first two. And a 9-point lead. Open look for three. That's an air ball. Taken down by Smith. Pass knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Northshore. Returning is James Bridges. Robotham will get a blow. Brennan Smith had a good minute or two there and comes out for the moment, although he wants to come back in.
Going right back in.
Shot blocked, but recovered by Bridges. Fumble on the floor, picked up by Graves. Turnover by Northshore. Knocked away, it's loose. Retained by Ponchatoula, start over again. Dribble drive and forced it up, not there. Offensive rebound, but he missed it. Yates rebounds. Open three, in and out. Long rebound controlled by Jordan Thomas.
Tough shot there, that was in.
I thought you said the rims were friendly.
I just seem to put the jinx on people.
Graves doesn't hit this one. Boney, though, gets the board. Throw it away. Loose on the floor. Forced it up. Wild shot. Graves rebounds. Jump stop. And can't get the roll. Out of bounds, though. Ponchatoula keeps it. And we'll get Robotham back in for Northshore, along with Brennan Smith. Boney will come out.
And then you got Robotham on Graves here. Interesting matchup.
Nice cut down low and a foul. Nice backdoor cut results in a foul by Brennan Smith.
Yeah, nice screen off the baseline.
So at the line to shoot a pair is Jordan Thomas. He's got 2 in the game. A couple of assists as well. Trying to cut into a 9-point deficit. Not the first, he'll have another. And got them both. So Thomas with 4 points all in the quarter makes it 28-21. Botham always plays fast. But we'll restart the offense with Renz. Down low, boy, nobody picked him up. Oh, he missed the layup.
Point blank, miss.
Off the knee, Northshore will keep it. Wesby couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, Hartley's upset with himself there.
Gabe James
talking to himself.
Back in for Smith. Nice steal. Layup results.
Timeout Northshore.
So Ponchatoula on a little run here to make it 28-23.
Battle run so far. That's what makes the game so good. You get, you know a team's going to go on a run. You know, when you got two evenly matched teams, well-coached teams,
yep.
They're going to go on runs. So it's just a matter of who goes on the last run or who goes on the biggest run. They both had their runs so far tonight.
Well, these are nice-looking teams, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I'm really impressed. Impressed with the size, first of all. Impressed with the coaching, but I'm impressed with the talent on both sides.
(28-23). The lead for Northshore, and a little full court pressure here. 1-2-2 zone trap. Easily broken. Dangerous pass.
Don't like those passes.
Kicked out of bounds.
If you're in the corner, dribble it out to the wing and then make the pass. But from the corner to the point, really not a high percentage pass.
Nice dribble drive. Blocked, though, at the rim and taken down.
Blocked by Graves.
He's had some game. His second block.
And Thomas goes coast to coast. One possession game.
Thomas with the basket. He's got 6. It's a 3-point game. And now a 5-point game as Bridges hits to make it 30-25. Just under 4 minutes to play in the half. Here comes his own trap. Ponchatoula recognizes. And a turnover here. Miscommunication. 8th turnover for Ponchatoula. Well, they got their way back within 3, but then a basket, now a turnover. You can't give away possessions.
No.
Dribble drive, nice dish.
Good pass by Bridges.
James on the board to make it 32-25. Too much dribbling here, and a turnover will result in a basket. Bridges a steal and a basket.
And all
just like that, the lead's back to 9.
Back to 9. I was going to say, all of a sudden, it's back to 9. Another run.
Dangerous pass. Graves pulls up, draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That's on Bridges. Second on Bridges at the line will be Alan Graves. He had 14 points in the first quarter. Trying to stop a little run here by Northshore, 6-0 run.
So Boney is set to come back in the game.
Graves is short. Boney gets Wesby. Graves splits a pair. He's got 15. And it's 34-26. Northshore with 3 minutes to play in the first half. Just dribbles. Nobody picked him up, so he shot it off the bounce. Didn't work. And the rebound controlled by Thomas. Boney had it knocked away, got it back. Nice dish, but then turned it over. Renz off the dribble after the steal. He's open. Renz scores. Boy, Renz has been good. He's got 9 points in this game and a 10-point lead. Dribble drive shot, wild, no good. Boney rebounds, stick back good. Boney with 5. Go with 4 rebounds. knocked away out of bounds. A little sloppy here.
A little bit.
And an 8-point lead. With 2:22 to play in the half. Robotham, dribble drive, and what a move. What a move by Robotham. He'll go to the line with a chance for the three-point play on the foul committed by Jackson, his second.
I was just about to say, he's been kind of quiet this quarter.
Had 8 in the first, he's got 10 in the game. He's just he's explosive off the bounce, and he's physically strong.
Got a very, very quick first step.
Got the free throw, he's got 11. Completes the three-point play, and a double-digit lead at 39-28 for North Shore. 2:10 to play in the half. Good job to beat the double team, but that's way short. Robotham on the run. Blocked out of bounds by Graves. Braves now has 3 blocks in the game and wins the possession. Got to be impressed with Alan Graves.
Oh, immensely, yes.
Passed up the three-pointer
Nice
to get
move.
to the sack.
Nice little stutter step.
Corey Jackson, his first 2, makes it 39-30. Knocked away, stolen by Boney. Graves to Boney. Back to Graves for 3. Won't go. Long rebound, release. Good defense. Hustling back. Like to see that effort on the part of Thomas to prevent a layup on the other end.
Yeah,
And
good
Terrell
defense.
Yates is back in. 1:11 to play in the half. 9-point lead. Wide open 3 off the inbounds. Not close. And a good rebound here by Jordan Thomas. Thomas exploding the other way, but good transition defense. Boney had to go up to get that one. Finds the open shooter for 3. That's off. Offensive rebound, but he showed it right to him. That's a mistake. Turnover. Whistle and a foul here. That's going to work against Cameron Collier. I think that's his third. It is his third personal, so Collier.
North Shore coaches are calling 4 corners. They wanted to go for 1 shot.
Picks up, yeah, right. He picks up his third
Well,
with less than a minute to play and a half. Boy, that hurts.
That hurts. That, and it's I believe it's a 3-point.
Robotham
On a
makes the
3-point
first.
shot. So
2 more to go.
they get 3 points out of this potentially, and get one of the Green Wave in foul trouble.
Yeah, foul the wrong guy, too. He's 4 of 4 from the line, 13 now. Is Robotham, extends the lead to 11 and looking to make it 12.
And they were supposed to be in 4 corners.
Right. Robotham buries them all. He's got 14. He's a real deal. And it's 42-30. Robotham hawking him.
No.
And that's a foul on
Yeah,
Robotham.
you did. You really didn't want to foul there.
No, Josh Carlin was screaming no foul, no foul. But
Right, because that puts him in the 1-on-1.
Coach wants to talk to him, and he will. So in the 1-and-1 opportunity here, Jordan Thomas, he's got 6 points in this quarter. And now he's got 7, and he's looked good shooting them. Thomas with 7, looking to make it 8. And does. All 8 points in the quarter for Thomas, and it's a 10-point game. 39 seconds left. Great pass, Robotham. Oh, he somehow kicked it back out for 3. And a putback by Robotham is blocked by Graves, out of bounds. So Graves now with 4 blocks in the game. That's a wild shot. Put back, no good by Robotham. He's fouled. Well, he's just relentless.
I don't know how you lost him on the first shot. You knew the ball was going to go into him.
Ball's on Graves, so he picks up his second with 20 seconds to go in the third. Robotham's free throw is up and in. 15 in the game for Robotham. And again, boy, you don't want to foul this guy.
No.
6 of 6 from the line.
Right.
Want to know how you get to 1,000 points? Don't foul him. 7 of 7. And these things have looked so good. Could be the last shot here. Ponchatoula, 18 seconds left. But boy, they throw it away. Robotham will slam it home. That's an athlete, buddy. 6 seconds left. Skip pass. Graves for 3, no. Boney chip, no. And the half ends. Just so impressive when you look at what this team's been able to do. Northshore is a good-looking team. They take a 46-32 lead in the halftime. This game's been a game of spurts.
Yeah, as I said before, you know, good teams are going to go on runs, and that's exactly what's happened. You know, I'm thinking of what I was going to say at halftime. You know, about it was a 9-point game at one point, and I was going to say it seems like it's closer than 9 points the way these teams are going. But then that spurt at the end that North Shore put on, it makes it a 14-point lead. So, you know, Ponchatoula's got some work to do to get back into this one now.
No doubt. Well, you look at the scoring thus far for North Shore. Cohen Robotham is the real deal. He's got 18 points in the game. And his so Robotham, again, let me repeat that. Robotham with 18 points, and he has 3 rebounds in the game. 9 points for Landon Renz, who has 3 steals. 4 points for James Bridges, 4 points Dawson Knox, 2 points for Gabe James, 2 for Brennan Smith for North Shore. For Ponchatoula, Alan Graves has 15 points, 4 blocks thus far. Jordan Thomas, 8 points, 3 rebounds. All 8 points came in the second quarter. Asher Boney has 5 points, 5 rebounds. Corey Jackson with 2 in the first half, and it is 46-32, the lead for North Shore at the half. So, Bill, a game of spurts, as mentioned. North Shore opened the game on a 5-0 run. Then they had another 6-0 run, and then they came up with yet another run, this time an 11-0 run. Ponchatoula answered with a 9-0 run of its own. It was 26-17 after 1. And in the second quarter, Ponchatoula had a 6-0 run, but North Shore answered with its own 6-0 run, and they closed the quarter on a 4-0 run to lead 46-32.
Right. It's like I've said, you know, it's a matter of runs here. And those are 4 big points at the end, because not only does that moves you into a 14-point lead, but it took some of the momentum away from Ponchatoula, because they had just gotten off a run of their own. So North Shore just grabbed everything right back and grabbed that momentum to go into the second half. And I remember saying at one point, you know, Robotham seemed to have disappeared in the second quarter. He scored 10 points in the second quarter after I said that. So just listen to me and wait for the opposite to happen.
He plays with a bundle of energy, doesn't he?
Intensity. It's intensity, energy, whatever you want to call it. But it's controlled. He's not out of control. You know, a lot of guys with that intensity are just all over the place. You know, he's not. I mean, he's got great body control. You know, he's able to maneuver himself to get good angles on his shots off the glass. Uses the glass extremely well.
Very impressive player. Alan Graves has been really impressive on the other side.
Yeah, he started off a ball of fire, hitting his threes. You know, he's got how many blocks? He's got a bunch of blocks too. You know, a couple of blocks. You know, he's been the story for Ponchatoula. He's going to need a little bit more help. Jordan Thomas is pitching in a little bit. I thought we'd get a little bit more out of Graves, but it's still, you know, You still got a half to play.
So at the half, 46-32 is the lead for Northshore over Ponchatoula. We'll take a timeout, back in a few minutes as we continue with more. And as we get to break, we want to also thank our good and great friends, Crescent City Sports, brought to you by Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. The Lamarck Collision Center repairs all makes and models. They make the repair process easy, and with their state-of-the-art equipment and certified technicians, it will be done right. That is Lamarck, and we thank our friends at Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute, treating more than 30,000 athletes a year with innovative treatments for sports injuries. Visit ochsner.org/sportsmed to learn more. Halftime, 46-32 the lead for Northshore. Back in a moment here on CrescentCitySports.com. Halftime, and it's 46-32 in favor of the Northshore Panthers over Ponchatoula. So as a result, it's been a very impressive performance thus far by the Northshore Panthers, led by Cohen Robotham, who's been as advertised with the energy that he plays with his quickness and his physical strength. And again, I think the thing that really impresses me most is that he's just a sophomore. I mean, he's going to mature even more physically. He's got some quickness about him. He's got the ability to shoot the ball, obviously, to take the ball in the hole. A very good-looking player.
You know, and the thing is, he's a good football player, too. So he's going to have a decision to make in a couple of years. Which one does he want to play, or does he want to go to somewhere smaller? He's already committed basketball to Southern Miss. He did that over the summer. But what does he do? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, look, he's so good in both sports. Kind of hard to make a call, but sooner or later you got to declare, right? You got to make one that focal point.
Well, if you want to play D1, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to someplace like Southeastern, and or McNeese or something like that. And you can Nichols, you can do that. So you know what? That's the great thing about it, though. He's only a sophomore. He's got time to figure it out.
He does. We have not seen Jeremiah Lewis for Ponchatoula in this game.
Yeah, he's averaging 12 points a game for Ponchatoula and hasn't made an appearance.
We have seen Darian Brighter. He scored a couple of points for Ponchatoula. He's wearing 23. So second half set to begin. Alternating possession. Northshore will have the ball to start the second half, up 46-32. Ken Trahan, Bill Gallagher with you. Todd Whittington and Matt Merritt taking care of business here. Instructions for Lennon Renz to run the offense. High post, Hartley. On the handoff, Yates. He hasn't scored yet. Robotham. A lot of touches, open three coming, and short. Ran the play beautifully. Collier rebounds, just couldn't knock it down. Exactly what Coach wanted, Coach Carlin. Tried to go inside right away to Boney. They double him, so he has to dribble out of it. So you can see what Ponchatoula wanted to do right away. They tried to go low.
Probably something they called,
right.
Drew up at halftime.
Wasn't there, so now they have to start over. Nice pass.
You got to charge.
No, I mean, that's a tough call. He tried to avoid the contact, jumping to the side, but they called the charge on Cameron Collier, and that's his fourth foul. So really bad news.
That is.
Ponchatoula, he has to sit immediately. Darian Brighter comes on. So 4 fouls on Collier, and he did everything he could to avoid the contact. He jumped to the side. I thought they might call the block, but can understand the call.
Yeah, hardest call for an official in basketball, in my opinion.
It is. Mop up a wet spot here.
And the hardest call for a coach to live with.
It is. Agreed. Making sure that spot is clear. Robotham will run it in backcourt. Kicks it out high. Tried to give it back to him, but it's a turnover.
Yeah.
Pass was hard. Turnover by Northshore. Under 7 minutes to play in the third. 14-point lead. Dribble drive, up and under, blocked cleanly by Bridges, and he takes down the block cleanly. And he'll go the other way, and he'll miss the layup. Put back by Robotham. Robotham, relentless, keeps coming at you.
Bridges did all the work, and Robotham got the points.
Yep. Nice penetration, sticking in with the left hand. Corey Jackson, his fourth point of the game. That's 48-34. Turnover. Steal by Brighter. Ponchatoula needs a few more of those, and they need to convert on the offensive end of the floor to get back where they need to be in this one, but nothing there, and Hartley rebounds his third.
Yeah, Ponchatoula needs to get more touches for Graves, I believe. And another turnover. Still by Thomas.
quickly the other way and put it in. And a timeout called. So a timeout taken here. It's a 48-36 game with 5:35 to play in the third quarter. Well, Graves normally doesn't start. And that's what's interesting about this game. Jeremiah Lewis is normally the fifth starter, but he hasn't played tonight. And not sure why, but Graves got the start, and he sure has answered the bell in great fashion here tonight. He's usually really good off the bench anyway.
Wow, I tell you what, that's not having seen them before, that's really surprising. I mean,
well, just talking to Coach Carlin at halftime about it.
You know, Graves has a nice looking stroke from the outside. You know, moves real well. The fact that he doesn't start, well, I mean, that's, I wish Lewis was playing so we could see what he's got.
Yep.
Northshore's getting a little soft with the ball, a little lackadaisical. It's a good timeout by Carlin. Toughen him up a little bit.
Yeah, Graves does start most of the time. He started last game I covered, so. Okay. Play set to resume. Missed that.
Yeah.
Graves rebounds. His third board. Chance to cut into this deficit further here for Ponchatoula. Dribble drive, left-hand layup is good. Getting into the paint, Thomas. He's in double figures with 10, and now it is a 10-point game. And a 6-0 run for the Green Wave. And another turnover. Nice pass, put it in, Brider.
Nice body control on that shot, too. Now we're inside 10 points.
No doubt.
And another turnover.
And another turnover. Blocked. Rebound, put in.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
What a run here by Ponchatoula.
You hate to do
Corey
it here.
Jackson with 8 points in the quarter. He's got 10. And turnovers have been a big part of it. 5 in the quarter for Northshore, and suddenly it's a 48-42 game.
Yeah, you hate to do this as a coach. You call another timeout, but it definitely was needed right here.
It's a 10-0 run for Ponchatoula. Game
Right.
on. Significant.
I mean, Northshore has just gotten really soft offensively. Had some weak passes, weak handles. The ball's being stripped from them, and they're losing the momentum. And Ponchatoula's taking advantage, getting a lot of points in transition.
Full court pressure here by the Green Wave. See if Coach Carlin's timeout will pay off. They don't guard Yates. He just brings it up. Brenz, 3-ball Robotham. That's off. Rebound tipped around. Yates controls. Keeps the possession alive. Knocked out of bounds by Brider. Robotham took a look. Yates fed the post, and a free throw's coming for Hartley. Fouls on Boney, his first.
Good move by Hartley going underneath the goal, using the goal.
So here's Fabian Hartley. Remember, he scored 7 in the first quarter, but he hasn't scored since. Trying to change that here, and does.
Stops that run.
7-point lead. Got the second. 9 points for Hartley and a 50-42 lead for Northshore. Man-to-man defense. Nice pass by Boney. Shot missed. And offensive rebound, jump ball call. Stays with Ponchatoula. Inbounds pass to Boney in the right corner. He wisely gets it back out to Jackson to get restarted here. And now to Thomas. Thomas, long three, that's way off. Got his own board on a fortunate bounce. Another three, that's no good. Long rebound this time, controlled by Renz. Renz, nice crossover, dribble, dishes, skip pass, they keep it alive. Dribble drive, finds the open shooter, good pass, Yates, yes. Yates for this first three,
Yeah,
really nicely done.
Yeah, Northshore needed that.
Out of bounds, back up double digits at 53-42. Stemming the tide, as it were, at the 3:16 mark. Dribble drive, nice shot. Jordan Thomas, he's got 12. And it's 53-44. Yates to Hartley. Double team him, got it out of his hands, and a turnover. Miss here. Controlled by James. Renz bump, no call. 9-point lead here. Yates with the left hand. That's the side he wants to go to.
Yeah, being left-handed. Yeah, great move.
Yates suddenly with 5 points all in the quarter. And it's 55-44. Over the top pass. Graves put it in. Assist to Jackson. Graves' first 2 points of the half. He's got 17. 9-point game, 3 ball, no answer. Fight for the board, out of bounds. That'll be North Shore ball. That's Robotham's hustle that kept that alive.
They kept that alive, right, yeah. That shot in the corner was a little bit too quick out the offense, I think, that time.
Dawson Knox back in, replacing Gabe James. And for Ponchatoula, Tyson Wesby back in, placing Corey Jackson. Robotham backs it out near the timeline. Yates wants to go left. Careless pass, but they retain possession nonetheless. Renz saves that. Open three. Knox knocks down to 3. Knox knocks it down, right?
I got a feeling that's not his shot, but you take it.
58-46. No answer from Boney. Rebound Yates. His 5th board. Pass goes out of bounds off the hands of Knox. 6 turnovers in the quarter for North Shore.
Should I say it again? Robotham's kind of disappeared this quarter.
Scored 2 in the quarter. He hasn't had a whole lot of touches, though.
Right. That's what I mean by disappearing, yeah. It's almost like they're playing 4 men on offense. He's really been out of it.
Graves finds an open shooter in Broder. It doesn't go. But Graves put it back in, and he's fouled. What a game he's had. Foul works on Hartley. What you love there is he caught it, played big, kept it high.
Kept it up high. Didn't bring it down, bounce it, or just kept it up high and went right back up. I like his game.
Alan Graves put it up and put it in. 20 for Graves. And the lead is down to 9. As we approach 1 minute to play in the third. Ponchatoula staying in touch, aren't they? Brainwave. Yates. Save the possession to Knox. That's too strong.
Yeah.
Run down. Wesby. He's got a double team problem. Clears it to Boney. Waited for help. Boy, that's a careless pass. And he missed the layup.
Right off. Rolled around the rim.
Rebound, though. Robotham.
Nope.
He's short. And the rebound controlled by Broder. 16 seconds to play, and another careless pass. So Ponchatoula really struggling with the pressure right now.
Well, Northshore extended the pressure about three-quarter court, and nobody came back to help for Ponchatoula.
Ponchatoula to play for one shot here. Got around the double team. Graves for three. Oh, my.
That's who I'd want taking it.
Graves from Thomas, and just like that, this is a 6-point game. Graves having some game. He's got 23 now, and it is 58-52. Graves has given them a chance.
Yeah, you got to wonder if this is a career game for him. I mean, I know he's averaged 10 points a game, almost 10.5 points a game, but wow, I mean, he's hitting threes, he's rebounding well, and putting putbacks up there. He's done everything but break the press himself. He's done a really good job. He's kept them in the game, and it's a two-possession game. Hadn't been this close in a long time.
6 points. They've been within 6 twice now in the third, and they go to the fourth, and it's anybody's game now.
Again, we're still playing streaks. It's going to come down to the team that makes the last has the last streak.
So Graves with 8 points in that quarter, 23 in the game.
Amazing.
Fourth quarter set to begin. 58-52 North Shore. Ponchatoula outscoring North Shore 20-12 in the third quarter.
Yeah, again, I mean, Robotham kind of disappeared. They didn't get him involved in the offense.
Here's Yates. Using the size to go over the top, and it worked well. Yates to Hartley, and Hartley scores his 11th point.
Hartley's just strong. He's really a strong player.
And the lead back to 8. Smart play, though, on the isolation. Saw the mismatch size-wise, took advantage. Well-coached teams.
No, absolutely.
Thomas Taylor, Josh Carlin. Brider, dangerous pass. No shot there. Boney's been quiet tonight. Feeds Graves and draws the foul.
Wow.
I mean, from outside, and they post him up inside, he's been a load.
Well, that's a good matchup for him, being matched up against Robotham inside. I mean, as good of a player as Robotham is, I mean, there is a size difference there.
Hardly commits the foul, his first. Graves at the line. Nice shot, his 24th point of the game. Another coming. Cuts the deficit to 7. And a step in the lane. Boy, oh boy. Take the point away. That's
wow.
Hate seeing that if you're Ponchatoula, man. Don't want to give points back, and they just did. So it's a 7-point game. Second shot doesn't count. Josh Carlin giving instructions to run a specific play. They look to post up Hartley again. This time a free throw line jumper is way short. Stick back Robotham, he's fouled. So Wesby is his first. Well, they really haven't gone to Robotham at all here in the second half.
No, they sure haven't.
At 18 in the first half. He's at the line now, but that's where he loves to.
Well, he
lives at the line.
And he's at the line because he got the offensive rebound,
right,
not because it was set up for
correct. Him. He's 8 for 8 from the line now. 21 points. What a weapon in that phase of the game, among others. 9 for 9.
Now, if I had said he was 8 for 8, he would have missed that shot.
Think he works on that a little bit? Dribble, drive, slip, no travel. Good job to maintain balance.
I do have something to say about free
He couldn't
throws.
control it. He let it go out of bounds.
We've all had teams that could shoot free throws real well and then have teams that don't shoot free throws.
Right.
Well, the teams that didn't shoot free throws well, it wasn't because they weren't practiced. But people don't understand that. You know, in a game, you lose a game because you shot poorly on free throws. Man, they need to get in the gym and shoot free throws. They are in the gym shooting free throws.
Possession staying with Northshore here. And a substitution, Gabe James. Back on for Northshore for James Bridges. Wide open shooter in the corner. Not even close, and Boney has it. Sixth rebound for Boney.
And, you know, wasn't even close, but it was a play off of the out-of-bounds play, and he's there to shoot the ball.
Yep.
So you live with it.
Lob for Graves, knocked away, stolen. Robotham.
Yeah, got the backside help.
Turnover the other way. So each side turns it over with 5:59 to play. Remains a 9-point game. Ponchatoula just staying in touch in this game, Bill.
Close enough.
Largely due to Graves, who has 24. Tried to lob it to him last time, but they knocked it away. They post up Boney here. Boney with a nice back cut pass, but taken away, stolen by Yates. And again, the empty possession, not getting a shot. Robotham gets blocked. He'll shoot two. That's bad news for Ponchatoula. He's going back to the line.
Well, that's getting him involved in the offense there.
Collier, I think, is fouled out of the game.
That's his fifth person.
Collier comes back in, and he fouls out right away. What a bad break for Ponchatoula. Bryder must play. One of those nights for Collier. Didn't score. Foul trouble from the start. Fouls out with 5:37 to play. And back to the line is Robotham with 22.
No, you're getting foul trouble early. You get taken out, and sometimes you just can't find that rhythm. Yeah, he's a good ball player. He's averaging 10.5 points a game. Just couldn't find his rhythm.
Robotham now 11 for 11 from the line. 24 points, 64-53, back to double figures for Northshore with 5:30 left. Thomas finds an open shooter. Swish Jackson with 13. Yates, Renz, back to Yates. He's got it. Tyrell Yates from Renz rather. So Yates now with 8 points, including a couple of triples, and that's a big answer to make it.
I was just going to say, that's the way to answer a three by the other team.
Bryder pulls up. Bryder misses. Rebound controlled by Bryder, and he's fouled. He went after his own shot. Smart move. And he'll get to the line.
And the other thing about Yates' three there is it was off the offense. So they moved the ball around, got the shooters where they wanted in the right spots, and got the shot. So it was part of the offense. You know, there's nothing wrong with those kind of shots. You love that.
Hardly the foul at the line is Bryder. He's got 2 points in the game off the bench, trying to add to that total. And short. Bryder with another. Got that one. Third point of the game. Makes it a 10-point game. 4:37 left.
Ponchatoula needs a run. They want to get really back in this game. And that's one way to start.
Stolen. Up and under, nice. Back to within 8, timeout Ponchatoula. Thomas converting. He's got 14 in the game. And it's 67-59 with 4:16 left. They won't go away, right?
No, they won't. And, you know, as a coach, I was always fond of, you know, in a close game, and I think this is a close game, even though it's an 8-point game. It's close. Calling a timeout off of a made basket. It kind of stops the momentum of the other team, and it gives you a chance if you want to change defenses or just make sure your guys are in the spots that they're supposed to be in. So, you know, a lot of coaches don't call a timeout after they score. You know, I always like that.
Josh Garland was 36-16 at Selman, replacing his father, and obviously improving on that record here at Northshore, 19-5 thus far this season. 4:16 to play, 67-59. Northshore maintaining the lead. Ken Trahan, Bill Gallagher, Todd Whittington, our producer, with Matt Barron and Joe taking care of business.
And those guys do a great job, too.
They really do.
Great job.
Very grateful, very thankful for our crew on a continual basis.
Full court pressure for Ponchatoula.
Beautiful passes, but it's blocked. Blocked by Brider. Boney clears it. Open three. Oh, is online, but missed it. Whistle on the other end.
They're going to take that out of bounds here.
Number 23, Darren
Brider, the foul. Well, that was a big miss.
Yes, it was.
On the Greenway, they had a chance to make it a 1-2 possession game.
And that was the guy that you wanted shooting it also.
That was right on line.
It was. It really was. And he almost got the rebound off of it.
Yates to James. James to Robotham. Got 24 in the game. Spreading the floor now by direction Northshore.
When you got a ball handler like Robotham, you can do this. Yeah.
They double him. He splits the double, gets to the hole, missed it. Rebound Boney. And again, another costly pass, but they retain possession. Thomas saved the possession there. Ponchatoula needs a hoop. Defense extended, forcing the offense further out. As we reach 3 minutes to play, 67-59. Northshore on top. Ponchatoula patient here, down 8. Nice dribble drive, creates the 3 opportunity, but that's way off. And the rebound, Robotham. His 7th of the game. That was a real chance for Ponchatoula again. They weren't able to convert. Robotham saves that pass.
It's his pass receiving skills showing there.
Go down low on the block. Up and under move. Got it. Beautiful. Hartley with 13 points. That's a big hoop to go up 10.
That's a big one right there.
With 2:17 left, it's real pressure time for Ponchatoula now. They must score in every possession.
They're going
to have to score quickly.
Yeah, they got to have some urgency.
Long
like that.
3 ball, that's not going to get there. That won't do it. And the rebound controlled by Fabian Hartley is 5th. Hartley charging into the front court. He wasn't sure, but he got the pass off nonetheless. And they pull it back out. So they'll run some clock here. And the foul situation, 5 team fouls right now at Ponchatoula. They have to give one to get to the bonus. Yates, they're going to have to foul soon. Down by 10. They can't waste much more time, so there's 1 on Brider, his 2nd.
Number 23, Darren Brider. That's his 2nd personal.
2 on Brider, 16 fouls.
Yeah, Ponchatoula's either got to go man, which I think is what they're doing, or extend the defense. Looks like they're going man here. Ooh.
And they're going to call a foul, I believe. And that'll be a 1-and-1 if that's the case.
Wrong guy to foul.
It is. I was just about to say that.
I said it first, so he'll probably miss.
Corey Jackson's 3rd.
Hey, no second chance.
11 for 11 from the line. Robotham with 24 points, in the 1-and-1. 12 for 12. I don't believe in jinxes. Coach Carlin turned around and smiled at me. You heard me? Second one up by Robotham bottom. No problem. 13 for 13, and it's 71-59. North Shore in control here. Ponchatoula needs to score and score quickly. Running out of time and options. Boney for three. We're in control now. Renz with the rebound.
He lost it out of bounds.
And lost it.
Ponchatoula won't go away.
Well, I've been impressed. They fought hard their whole game. I mean, they've competed. Much like we said in the girls' game with the way North Shore.
With the way North Shore plays.
Similar,
yes.
I think both sides were a little bit overmatched, more so in the girls' game, but the opponents competed very hard.
Certainly, certainly.
And it's in. Timeout called. Cody Al-Naziat hits the basket, his first two. Timeout taken. 1:16 to play, 71-61.
You know, I've heard some talk, not just in Louisiana, but across the country. And in some states they do. They have this. They have a shot clock. You know, that would certainly make this game even more different if there was a shot clock in this game here. I don't know if I'm in favor of that or not.
I definitely would like a shot clock, but I'd like it to be 40 or 45 seconds. That way,
it would have to be, yeah.
It extends the possession. Game still shortened. But the thing I don't like is teams holding the ball for a minute to 2 minutes, and I've seen it. And I know you have too, and you've coached against it.
Yeah, true. You don't see it as much
it's an
because
8-minute quarter.
Right.
So.
You don't see it as much now because you know kids want to shoot the three. So you know you're not going to get kids to do that. I mean, I can remember Charlie Myers at NOA, you know, and they would be running full quarters in the first quarter.
Full court pressure. They break it. Robotham. And he's going to get to the line again. Boy, that's brutal. That foul's going to work against Jordan Thomas. So all you want to do is get the ball in his hands when you've got a bonus situation, right? 13 for 13 in the game and 26 points.
That's all his points in the fourth quarter have come from the free throw line.
Yep. Still the 1-and-1 here. Make it 14 for 14. I don't think he's come close to missing. Really.
He hadn't touched the rim, no.
And 15 for 15. Money. That's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
It is.
As a coach, what a tremendous bonus that is.
What yeah.
Boney up and under. Only his 7th point. 73-63, 58 seconds left.
Yeah.
And they foul Renz.
Foul somebody else. Don't foul
him. Jackson the foul. It'll be his 4th. Landon Renz will go to the line. Still a 1-and-1, the 19th foul. Renz has 9 points, all coming in the first half. Well, here's Renz. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Graves. Ponchatoula needs to get moving quickly here. Up and under, score it. Thomas with 16, 73-65, 43 seconds left. They find Robotham. That's a good idea.
Yep. Well,
he'll go to the line.
Yeah. I mean, Ponchatoula's got no choice.
Ryder picks up his 3rd. Here comes Robotham for more. $15 for 15 from the line. 28 points. And 16 for, he actually touched the rim.
Touched the rim.
What's the matter with him?
But he did hit the back of the rim. That's okay.
16 for 16 and counting. And 17 for 17. Just amazing. 75-65. And Robotham commits a foul. That's the last thing you want to do right here. No need to contest so much when you're up 10 with 36 seconds left.
You got fouls to give, but it doesn't make any difference at this point with little time left.
Right. Graves. Step back 3. That's short. Rebound no good. And a rebound cleared by Yates. can run a clock now. Out of bounds. 19.7 seconds left. Northshore will keep it. See if they just play it out here. No need to foul, and they're going to foul Robotham anyway. And he'll shoot 2 more. I don't understand that. I mean, it doesn't accomplish anything here to foul with 14 seconds left.
No.
Down 10.
Unless he wanted
Jackson's fouled out, and now he's going to give Robotham another chance.
Fighting to the end. That's all you could think.
17 for 17 from the line. I'll just keep saying it because that's a fact. Buried it. 18 for 18. 31 points. Can he stay spotless? Yeah.
Yes.
19 for 19.
Made it interesting.
77-65. Some clinic. Long three Graves. That's not going to happen. 6 seconds left. Stick back is up. That's no good. Another rebound, Wesby, and he's fouled with 1.3 left. So still a chance to get points anyway. Landon Renz commits the foul with 1.3 seconds left in a 77-65 game. So here is Wesby with a chance to get his first point of the game, shooting 2. Left hands it up and got the roll. So Wesby with his first point, with another coming. And he got it again. Wesby hits them both, 77-67. Get it inbounds, and that'll do it. So the North Shore Panthers complete a sweep of the Ponchatoula Green Wave, winning this one by the score of 77-67. And the story of this one, we saw an incredible performance at the free throw line, Bill.
Yeah, Robotham just, I mean, he only hit rim on one of his 19 shots at the line.
Yep.
He hit rim on one of them. So, I mean, and not just that. I mean, North Shore just, they pretty much had the game in control the whole time. There were runs back and forth. They would let Ponchatoula get within 6 or so, but they just had too much for Ponchatoula. That's why they're the number 5 ranked team in the state right now, and hopefully they can make some noise in the playoffs.
Well, I think they've got players to do it. Matchups are everything, right? But I think they've got players to do it. They weren't as crisp as they needed to be at times tonight, but when they needed to answer runs, they did it every single time.
Right. As far as matchups go, maybe they need a little more height. Knox came in and gave them a few minutes, but, they run up if they run up against a couple of good post players, they may be in a little bit of trouble. But then, who's going to have somebody like Robotham on their team other than North Shore? So they've always got that weapon.
In the fourth quarter, Ponchatoula couldn't quite get close enough to threaten it. They got within 7, but really couldn't close it anymore. And North Shore got it done here by the score of 77-67. 32 points for Cohen Robotham, including 19 of 19 at the line. He added 7 rebounds in the game. And Fabian Hartley with 13 points and 5 rebounds. Tyrell Yates, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Landon Renz had 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. 7 points for Dawson Knox off the bench as well. Brendan Smith had 2 off the bench. Gabe James with 2 points. For Ponchatoula, Alan Graves had 24 points, 5 rebounds, 4 blocks, and a steal. Jordan Thomas with 16 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Corey Jackson had 13 points. Tyrone Wesby with 2. Cody Al-Naziat had 2. Darian Brider with 3 points. And Asher Boney with 7 points and 8 rebounds. And it all adds up to a 77-67 win for North Shore here tonight. Bill, some final thoughts?
I think North Shore, like you said, they got some pieces that they can go a little bit further into the playoffs. They're going to need some help to catch St. Paul's in district. Somebody's got to knock them off before they play them here again in a couple of weeks. And Ponchatoula, you know, Ponchatoula's going to be okay also. It would have been nice to win this game and go up a few notches in the power points, but, you know, the way those guys played tonight, I think, you know, Grays can really do some good things for them, and they'll be okay.
Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by Ochsner Sports Medicine Institute. Get the same sports medicine care the pros receive with minimally invasive treatments and quicker recovery times. Visit oxnard.org/sportsmed to learn more or schedule an appointment near you. And Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, who has all the gear you need to enjoy more sports and outdoors, all at prices you'll love. And with curbside pickup available now, it's never been easier to shop the top brands in-store and online at academy.com. And Crescent City Sports Prep Basketball is brought to you by the Lamarck Automotive Complex in Kenner. Lamarck Quick Lane services all makes and models, batteries, tires, oil changes, and more, all done quickly while you enjoy some popcorn. Must be a reason. 77-67 final here in this one, and the Ponchatoula girls will win 73-49 over Northshore. We hope you've enjoyed us bringing you this doubleheader from District 6-5A in Slidell. We want to thank everybody associated with Northshore High School. Danny Davis, the outstanding athletic director, Bill Gallagher, the principal, along with our friends Tori Hearn and Josh Carlin. We appreciate them, and our thanks to Ponchatoula and Coach Thomas, Coach Landesh as well, for accommodating us. It's always nice when you're treated well, and these are class institutions with really good people, Bill.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they set us up real well down here on the floor. A nice view of the game, and we saw some very good games today. I mean, maybe they weren't as close as they could have been, but we saw a very good Ponchatoula girls team and a very good North Shore boys team, and you know, looking forward to seeing them maybe in the playoffs and doing some of their playoff games.
Bill, it's always a pleasure. Thank you, my friend.
Sure thing. Glad to do it. Can't wait for the next game.
Well, we're going to let people know right now that our next game will be this Friday night. Another big matchup in District 9-5A as the Jesuit Blue Jays, who have been good despite some key injuries, will host the league-leading Archbishop Shaw Eagles. Lost their first game in the league tonight. Brother Martin wins by 57-56 over Shaw. And those three teams, along with John Curtis, certainly look like the class of that league. And who knows where it ends up. And Friday night could certainly make a large impact on how that league's going to end up. It won't have it for you. Shaw Jesuit. First time around, Shaw won a thriller, 61-59 at Jesuits. At Shaw, I should say.
Shaw.
This one's at Jesuit, so we'll have it for you. I know you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, Shaw, a win by Jesuit on Friday would tie them with Shaw for first place. So there's a lot riding on that game.
Bill, thank you. Appreciate everything.
Sure thing.
Want to thank our friends Todd Whittington and Matt Merritt for a job well done. And remind you that our final here in the boys' game tonight, 77-67 North Shore over Ponchatoula. Now, this is Ken Trahan from Slidell saying thanks for joining us. Be a good sport, and God bless you one and all. We are rounding. So long.